Hey everybody, how's everyone doing? Here we are back at the music classes, Radio Terra music classes, and my guitar lessons. And that sound you heard was Kiona, my dog, Paisano, making a little bit of sound here for us. So, if you saw the title for today's class, it's like My Girl, that song by The Temptation. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Okay, so that's the song, right? But what we're going to do, because here in these classes, first of all, make sure you sign up for these things. You can sign up for the class, subscribe to the channel, and then you know when the classes are, and you get a reminder of when they are and when they're coming. And also it's really easy to find out how to get to the materials, because we got like the charts, all the scales, all the materials to be able to play these songs and remember and accompany the songs. So what we're doing is we're going to start off right away, so make sure you subscribe. So we're going to start off right away with taking you to a little bit of a different world. But let's get the guitar tuning thing started. Now today is going to be stuff for if you've never played before, you're going to be able to play today. If you have played before, you're going to be able to kind of like pull things together in a lot cooler way, I think. I believe that. So basically, just to get things started, we're going to like get you tuned up. And so we're starting on the lowest note. That's the sixth string. It's the E. And then we're going to go, okay, so that's a note for the sixth string. All right. Then we're going to go to the A string, the D string, D. Then the next one is G. That's our third string. Second string is B, and the top string, well, the high string, I guess it's, depending on it, if I'm looking at it, I guess it's the bottom string, but really, anyway, the highest string, it's the first string, that's an E. So what do we have? We have E, A, D, G, B, E. And just to help you remember that, you could say Eddie ate dynamite, good by Eddie. Okay? Eddie, E, ate, A, dynamite, D, G, good, B, by Eddie. Okay? Now we're going to go to this, we're going to go to a place, this whole world, this really kind of a cool world, and you're going to be able to kind of scroll through this. So, if you need to tune your guitar, you can scroll back to this part here. And also, you can kind of like, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the D world. The D world. So what we're going to do is we have this Eddie 8 dynamite, and we're going to make the low string, we're going to drop it down a whole step. And so, okay, hear that? So it's a D now. You got to kind of get to where it's not arguing with the other D. I'll show what I mean. It's going nah. That's pretty good. So we got this thing. Now, to get into this world here, also, you guys have been playing for a while, but let's just kind of go over this. So let's just kind of go to, we remember the numbers of the strings, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to learn a rhythm, because My Girl has its own rhythm, However, I want you to kind of get used to this D world. So what we're going to do is for someone who's never played before, just to kind of get into this drop. This it's called a drop D. The D drop down to, or the E drop down to a D. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to remember, so we have our first, second, third, and fourth fingers, right? We're going to take our second finger and we're going to put it on the fourth string. Could you give me a tighter shot, Gabriel? So we're going to put it on the fourth string and we're going to put it up at the 11th fret. See that? Now see these two dots here? That's the 12th fret. And you can kind of like navigate around. Most guitars have a dot on the 5th fret. Whoop, there it is. A dot on the 7th fret. A dot on the 9th fret. And then the next one up to 10. And then you got 12. So we're going to take our second finger and go on the 11th fret. It's right before the two dots. Okay, so there it is. Now we're going to take our first finger and put it on the 10th fret, which is right after this dot, which is the 9th fret. Okay, we got these two notes. So if you never played before, hey, Cora, quit kicking my mic stand, man. You heard that? She's like laying down on the mic stand. And so when you hear that thumping and blumping, it's just like we have a percussionist here. Actually, we have two of them. Okay, so what you can do now, all you have to do to get the rhythm thing going is think about the word watermelon. So, okay, so put me back on the wide one there, buddy. Watermelon. So you're kind of playing a very simple D chord. Watermelon, watermelon. Now you hear that? Dun. Well, that's an E. So we're in this world of D, and this is a thing that so the stuff we're gonna be talking about, you can kind of scroll around and remember this stuff and just enjoy it. So because what you can do you can just kind of play around. Anyway, so you got this little world you can play around in. But what we're going to do is we got this one thing we did. A D chord, okay, and then we got this E note on the top. So D chords are keys. Key is like it's like your home base. So D, we're like this is our land of D, and you can go D. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's D. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you got this eight possibilities, and so the home base is your D. Okay, so here we are. So look, so if D is 1, then 2 is E. So you got this like 2 on the top. Some people actually call it, instead of calling it the 2, but you can call it the 2nd, or you can call it the 9th. because 1 and 8 is the same. But you can do this watermelon. And so all of a sudden, now you're playing a D chord with a nice ninth sound on the top. And then what you can do, you can take this, so you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can put your little finger right here on the 12th fret and just go 4, and then go to the next string. 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, and that's your whole scale. So you can kind of remember where the notes are. So here we are. So we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're on a 3 and a 5. Pretty cool, huh? And then D is 1. And then, well, what's that E? Well, it's 1 after D, so it's the 9th, or it's the 2nd. So you got this sound. Now what you can do, remember we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're on a 3 and a 5. 1, 2, 3. It's like, well, what do I need to know about all these numbers? Well, because it's going to make you learn faster, and what you're going to learn without forgetting. So what happened? Because you can do the same thing here. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a G. Okay, so now here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to take this 5 and we're just going to take our ring finger and blame it down on the 12th fret. Watermelon, watermelon. Okay? Watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon. Now, a lot of songs, most songs have chords, or all the songs have chords that go along with the scales, and most of the main chords are like this D chord, which is associated with the first note in the scale. Then there's a 4th chord that's associated with the 4th note in the scale. So what's the 4th note in the scale? Let's go back. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that note? Well, there we can even go back down here. Eddie, 8, dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. Go up to the 12th fret. So it's a G. So that's a G chord. The 4th one is G, and one up from the 4th one is A. So we have G. We have D. Then we have G, and I'm going to show you a cool way to play this G. You're going to really have fun with this. 2 fingers again. You're going to go up here. Now this works with the drop D, and we're going to be hanging out in this drop D because we're going to be hanging out in this lesson, so you're going to be able to play a bunch of stuff. 2 strings. Now you got a G chord. Okay? So you got your G. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Now we're going to play the G. Now I'm going to give you another chord for this world of D, because by next week, so I told you to sign up for these lessons, because it's going to be every Tuesday, and by the way, they're live, so you can come here and say, hey, right now, if you were here live, you could just kind of leave me a message. I'm looking at the messages over there, and you could say, wait a minute, why is this a G? And I can say, well, because we dropped the E down to a D, and so this is a D. This is a G. And I got another one for you, very important. It's the 2nd chord, E minor, 7th. So what you're going to do is you take these 2 fingers, which were here on the G, and you go down to the 2nd fret. So you're on the 4th fret for these 2, 5 and 6. You go down here, and now you have an E minor 7th. So you got the 1 chord, you got the 2 chord, you got the 4 chord, And now let's scroll. One more scrolling. Let's scroll over. See, I'm giving you something to do instead of scrolling around on TikTok. You're going to scroll up to this one. One note, because what's the fourth note in the chord? So you got D. So one is D. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1. You're on the D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember we did that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4 is a G. Okay, so we could even go to this D down here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's an A. Okay, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know it's A. It's like Eddie 8. Eddie's not here right now. It's a D. So we're here with David. So we're here with Eddie with David now. We're here with David. So David
8 Dynamite, goodbye.
Eddie. David ate dynamite. David was really close to Eddie when he ate the dynamite. And so
he's saying goodbye to Eddie after eating the dynamite because he's going to explode.
Oh yeah, so he's saying goodbye to Eddie. Yeah, this is Gabrielle helping us out here. Yeah, so David ate dynamite. Goodbye, Eddie. I ate dynamite, so I'm going to be dead. Okay, yeah, so here's David. So anyway, and we're going to be using this, but basically we got so an A, and we just put one finger down here on an E note, because this is a D. So it's like David ate dynamite. So what's one up from D is E. So now we got, it's an A chord. So you got this chord here. Okay, so we got that watermelon chord going. So we have the 5 chords. So now you can write a song. Neil Young wrote a song with these chords. I'll show you what, and we're going to work on that in a couple weeks. But basically, you can kind of get a start on this song by Neil Young. It's called Harvest Moon. So you play watermelon up here. Now, for you guys who are a little more advanced, you can even add a chord. Which is, can you go type me in a little bit, Gabe? Give me a tight. So what it is, okay, so here's the D at the 10th fret, right? Well, we want the major 7th. Major 7th is the real 7th. So 1/2 step down from the 8, which is a major 7th. Then you got your 5, which you already know. 3, 5. So we went. Okay, then we go down to this E major, E minor 7th. Whoops. But we're going to skip that part. You're just going to... So we're playing the watermelon, doing it again, or you can just do it like this. Watermelon, watermelon, or watermelon. Now we're going down to E minor 7. Okay, you got it? So put me on the wide a little bit, Gabe. So we go. Just like children sleeping, we can dream the night away. Then we go to the G. 'Cause there's a moon rising, let's go out and feel the night. We know where the music's playing, let's go out and in the night. Let's go dancing in the night. Then we go to that A. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna feel you dance again. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. On a harvest moon. Now you can just make up your own song out of this. So make it up. I don't want to sing about watermelons. I don't want to sing about any kind of fruit. But let me know what you wrote it about by next week. The guy's got watermelon on the brain, and I don't want to go insane. So anyway, so that's the kind of like the world we kind of jumped into. All right. Now, how's that gonna get us into the song "My Girl"? Well, what it is you just kind of like you're comfortable with this drop D thing, and it gets you. If you're not ready for "My Girl," you can just go ahead and work on this stuff. But what we're gonna do is let's go to the. That's why I need you to sign up, because you're gonna have all this material. It's in the link when you sign up, when you subscribe. So go over to the chart, Gabriel, to the My Girl chart. And so we got this drop D thing. And we drop the D so we can get a nice bass sound. Now, if you don't want to drop the D, but look at these chords here in the second line there. You got a chord, you got an A chord. And so what we're going to do also in this world of D is we're learning about these things called the caged chords. And so this first one is an A form chord. Okay? And so the first chord in the cage system, which we're not even going to show you, but it's a C chord, so k, caged. The second one is, in the letter word cage, is A. So it's an A chord. Okay, so that's the A, caged. Caged. So the last chord in the cage system is D. So you got these two forms. And so there's forms, and the cool thing about these, you can move them all over the neck. You can got this A here, and what we're going to learn is that the form is this fifth string. That's the A note. A, B, C, D, E, C sharp, A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you got this. Now you go to the D chord. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can move them all over. You can go. It's an A. You got to see these three little ones right here. Can you go me to the tight one? Go to the tight thing. So you got these three. You can move this up. See that there's a 3 right there, and there's your. Now you got a C. Move it up to here. Got a D. And then with this D chord, you can move it up to here. Now it's a little. No, people don't really do this, but knowing that it's here, it's like it kind of helps you organize the guitar. F. So anyway, so here we are with these chords. And so what you can do now, let's go back to the My Girl chart. So what I'm going to do for this week, I just want you to kind of be able to play this chord and then follow this tab. So you go, so 0, 2, 4, 2, 4. And what that is, you're going up a scale. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we're not playing all the notes. We're playing 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. So the numbers you're seeing, that 0, 2, 4, 2, 4, 1 is 1. 0 is, that's 0 is like open. There's no finger on it. Okay? There's no finger on it. No finger. No. Okay, so, but the notes of the numbers, the A, the notes of the scale is 1, 2, 3, do, re, mi, 1, 2, 3, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. So you play 5, 6, 1. And I'm going to tell you the secret thing. The secret thing is that this is a thing called a pentatonic scale. 5-note scale. It's a real important scale. But it's just 5 notes that are used a lot, more than other notes. It's used in blues, used in a lot of scat singing, and it's used in this lick. So you're kind of learning the pentatonic scale. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay? So anyway, just be aware that you're learning the pentatonic scale. And so I want you to do it like this. So the first, we're going to do it, see those little repeats? We're going to do this thing like 8 times. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. All right, now there's a bonus thing. You can do it. I got it written higher, but you can take advantage. Put me in the tight again, Gabriel. You can take advantage of this. Can you? Well, I guess it's good. This is good. So you can go, because it's just all 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. A is 5. And then B is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Okay, so you go. Whoop. So you get a nice bassy sound. And you can let this ring out. Practice that either way you want to do it, but just want you to work on that, and that's kind of like your homework till next week. So I got sunshine on a cloudy day when it's cold outside. I got the month of May. Okay, so there you go. And so next week we're going to work some more on this song, and we're going to revisit any questions you have over the basic watermelon stuff. See you guys next week. Have a great night, great week, and we'll see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe to this thing so you can know what's going on all the time. Bye-bye.